I was shocked to see them lose simply because it was against the New York Knicks, a team that I had watched trail the Chicago Bulls by 35 points in their home opener. You know how difficult it is to lose in your home opener and be down by 35? I mean, you just didn't show up at all. And so I anticipated, almost swore to my soul, that the New York Knicks, there was no way on earth they were going to win this game last night. And they made me out to be liars, made Spike Lee look like a prophet. Congratulations, Spike. And I got to tell you, I couldn't be happier because obviously a native New Yorker, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about the Knicks getting annihilated in LeBron James' home opener. And sure enough, it didn't happen primarily because LeBron James didn't show up last night. I looked at him before the game, Skip. Some people thought he looked intense. I thought he looked absolutely spent. I thought he looked tired in warm-ups, for crying out loud. Didn't seem to be himself, his usual self at all. But in the end, the New York Knicks played a good basketball game. They assisted on 30 of their 37 shots. J.R. Smith, I'm going to repeat this, Skip. J.R. Smith had 7 assists. It's shocking. And the New York Knicks bench outscored the Cleveland Cavaliers 41-12. So I think when you look at it all, you have to attribute some of it to all the hype and hoopla leading into this game based on what I told you the city was like. It was just electric. It was kind of crazy. It's just a regular season game, but I think that all the festivities and everything like that preempted the game. I think that ultimately it had a residual effect that was relatively detrimental, and that's why the Cleveland Cavaliers lost this game last night. And LeBron played the way he played.
So before I answer Kerry's question about should he get a pass, just allow me to say that I'm just guessing that somewhere in Miami last night, just somewhere, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and maybe Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra were getting a great kick out of what was happening in Cleveland, Ohio. That's just a first thought. Now, back to the question. I'll give LeBron a pass for what happened last night because clearly he was in homecoming king mode, and he was just hell-bent to put on a big show for the home crowd that was, as you point out, all-time excited for a season opener. I give you that. And because of that, I thought actually LeBron tried too hard, especially in the first half, to put on a show. Not so much with taking the ball to the basket, but with a lot of fancy passes that turned into careless turnovers. That's not the LeBron that I know and sometimes love. But, Stephen A., a couple of things I must point out. I don't know if you could see this via TV. We got to see it at home via TV. In a pregame huddle, I thought LeBron made a mistake telling his young teammates that this is one of the biggest sports spectacles in the history of sports that they were about to undertake. And again, you got a bunch of kids on that team and in that starting lineup who have never even experienced a single playoff game. And to tell them that, to plant that seed in the back of their psyches is like, wow, we got to live up to this? Wow. And so I thought everybody was a little off and a little tight because LeBron set that tone. And then you can ridicule me if you want for nitpicking this, but I'm going to say this because I thought it was a turning point in the game. A mere 5.5 minutes into this contest, the season opener, Kevin Love made what I think we're going to see a lot of, a touchdown bomb of a two-handed full-court pass to LeBron James for a breakaway. And for some reason, Carmelo barely tried to foul him. I don't know what Carmelo was thinking. And obviously, LeBron powered through for an and one to get a free throw on a layup. And what did LeBron do? He goes all the way down the baseline, flexing his biceps and pointing to his biceps. And then I look up, and Kevin Love is coming down the court, and it's contagious. Kevin Love flexes both biceps. Yeah. And I'm thinking, the game just started. Yeah. Are you going to celebrate that so quickly in this game? And I know LeBron has done it before. I just thought that was too early. If you'd made that play to ice the game in the fourth quarter, I'd be okay with it. But 5.5 minutes in, and I thought that play energized the Knicks more than it energized the home team. I just thought that premature celebration was a little out of bounds even for LeBron James. And look, big picture last night, I thought he did miss Dwayne Wade, being his big brother, calming him down, saying, let's kind of back off a little bit here. Let's cool our jets a little bit. Let's ease into this game. And it was LeBron's show from start to finish, and he was trying to put on a show, and it backfired.
You're absolutely right, Skip Bayless. You are nitpicking. I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. I mean, listen, the bottom line is this. It was his first basket of the game, if I remember correctly. And like I said, you had to be there. It was a very uncommon, unfamiliar moment. I'm telling you right now, if you ask anybody that was there, Skip, you know how long I've been covering the NBA. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in a regular season game. I've never seen it in an opener. I'm not knocking you or anything like that. You know how I mess with you sometimes. I'm really not. I'm in all seriousness. I'm really saying to you, you had to be there to see what it was like and what that atmosphere was like. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in all my years of covering the NBA, and I think LeBron clearly got caught up in it. That was his first basket, plus it was an and one. The crowd was electric. They were waiting for LeBron to do something because it was clearly his night. When you look at it from that perspective and you know the atmosphere and you see what it was like out there, I mean, people were looking at LeBron. This is no exaggeration. This is no engagement in hyperbole. They were literally looking at LeBron James' return like the Savior had arrived.